Hi, welcome back to Crochet Creations and Addictions number 96. I have had a crazy week at work, so exhausted at every day this week that I didn't do a heck of a lot. I wanted to have more whips done, and they are still whips. But you know, gotta get an addictions video in there. So grab a cup, join me. I have a little bit of chocolate lava, I guess, from the Valentine box. Coffee with some peppermint mocha in there. I have my live cup that I use. I got from Cindy. Thank you. I like this one. And you can find me on all the platforms down below. Facebook group. I have a wonderful group of creators that do all the challenges over there. If you haven't joined, well, what are you waiting for? There is yearly make-alongs, weekly make-alongs on the live, and then monthly and collaborations with all kinds of other girls. And, you know, lots of challenges. It's a lot of fun. It just gives you somebody to crochet with and inspiration, and sometimes knitting. All right, so what we are doing is we are playing a bracket game. I'm going to do an update on that today. We'll pick some winners off of the Addictions 88 video that introduced that bracket game for Valentine's Day. We'll open a little smile mail and just have a little bit of fun together. Last Tuesday, I went over to Michael's and I put up a video of that. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I didn't buy anything. I really was going to, but they didn't have any sales, and why pay full price? I just don't see that happening. I probably could have used a coupon, but I didn't see anything I really needed or wanted. I mean, yeah, there were probably some of those wool blended yarns that I would have liked to buy, but I have some and I need to use them or give them away. So what have I been working on? I have been working on the live sweater make along with everybody else, and I have made my hat for next Sunday's live. It is right there. I'm not going to show that. I'm going to leave it right there till Sunday. And I will be doing my blue one with everyone else. I've also been working on another one of these capelets over here that Claire is wearing. And I'm using the Charisma, Loops and Threads Charisma. It's a bulky 5, but this is a little bit more dense than I would consider a bulky 5. So it's coming out a little heavier. I went up a hook size because of it. And now we're going to have a little bit bulkier of a cape. I am not done yet, but I have gone quite a ways since you saw it last. I finished the body and I have started the collar. I've got probably about 3 more rows to go, and then the edging. And I tried it on Claire, I tried it on myself, and it's fine. So I'm hoping that the girl is going to like it that ordered it. So that should be done probably tomorrow. I should have that done tomorrow. I did finish my February hats, hats and more hats. And this pattern, I will link it below. The capelet also. This pattern is for the waistcoat stitch. And you know what? I have decided that I'm not a fan. Yes, I know it comes out so pretty and all this, but as far as usefulness, you've got to be real careful with your stitches and make them long enough and big enough. And what I like about it is the pattern itself, right? You know, all this fancy stuff you can do with it. But what I don't like is that it tightens up your color work, and I'm not used to that. So that's why I'm like, I don't want to do it. So basically, I like the finished product, but I could use with it being a little bit looser up here. So I'm going to have to work on that if I'm going to do it again. But I liked the band. The band was done in a half double crochet, and it made it very nice. I like that. But again, there's not a lot of stretch in this hat, so you need to be able to fit it to the person's head. You know, and I put on a white pom-pom, and it is a snap on, so it can be removed. And this is just 19 to 20 inch head. No, I'm sorry, 20 to 21 inch head that it stretches to. But as it goes up here, it doesn't stretch as much. You know, and I think that it's just most likely for the Valentine's Day, and then, you know, don't wear it all the time. I don't know. It's a 2022 was the year of the patterns that I haven't tried before, so it's going to be trial and error all the way through the year. And if you want to try this pattern, it is a free tutorial, and I'll link it below. And yeah. So what I used was Red Heart with Love in the rose colorway and in the white colorway, and they have sparkle in them. And that is for Valentine's, I thought it was. And I have this yarn in the pink and the white as the gifts or the challenge prizes to be won on the monthly hat challenge. So that is in the Facebook group if you'd like to enter into that. That is the prizes. And there's a heart stitch marker, handmade heart stitch marker with those two as the February prize. Yep, so that is finished. Now I did start another hat. I am doing an Ogo hat that Beverly sent me, and I have not worked on it. Like I said, I didn't do a lot of things. I have another hat that I got all the yarn caked up for. I got the pattern ready. I put it in a project bag, and I didn't start it. That one was from my Jimmy Beans Club, so I didn't start that. And then I worked on these mitts. I am working on a pattern to make fingerless mitts out of, and I just did about 3 rows. So yeah, I'm exhausted. I don't know why. I'm tired, and I just worked this week on all these things. So anyway, basically I worked on my sweater for the live other than that. So let's do some roll-offs. I have 2 roll-offs that I need to do in the bracket game. So number 7 and number 8, Debbie and Joanne need to roll off. So I put their names in the wheel, and we will do them first. Let's see who wins that. Okay, so Joanne won the roll-off, so she will advance on. And then I have another roll-off over on the other side of the board. And that is Judy and Irene. So we'll go ahead and roll off. Judy and Irene are 15 and 16. Those spots over there. And Judy won that. So then what happens is we will take Irene's name off and Judy will roll off against Linda because Linda is the next in the advanced part of that bracket. Linda is up there, so we have another roll off to do between Judy and Linda. And then that leg of that part of the bracket will be moved across. Kind of fun. We don't have too many spots left. Well, Valentine's is coming up. So, okay, Linda Hendren won that roll-off. So that will be... Okay, so let's go on. And we will take the Earl from the Addictions 88 video. And you can go back and you can listen to that until this game is done. And you can change your comments on there and all that stuff. Because that is the one I'm using until this is filled up. And there's 1, 2, 3. There's still 4 spots. So we still have another week to go. Take and filter out the duplicate users on that. And we have 53 unique comments. So let's see who or what they're going to pick, who is going to win and what they're going to pick. And who is it? It is Teresa Harp. Teresa, another fun game. She says, hey Christy, another fun game. I would like a place on the bracket board or the opal sock yarn. Okay, Teresa already has a spot. She lost it to Linda. That's okay. And she has chose to win the opal sock yarn. So that sock yarn is available. All she has to do is, of course, claim it. She will. She'll watch the video. I have faith in her. So I will be taking that sock yarn out, and there won't be any sock yarn in there on Sunday. So possibly I will add in another sock yarn. Maybe I should do that right now. Well, I could. Give me 2 seconds. I have some more that I found, and it was from Nancy's box. This is another of the Wisconsin woolen spun, and this is this colorway, which is a small batch of penny. It is the color penny, and it really is. This is 450 yards of fingering weight, and it is 100% American wool. It's beautiful fingering weight. So I will replace that in there because I have a feeling. So what will probably happen is the next time you see that basket, it'll have this in it. So you want to go back to your Addictions 88 video and change your comment if you are interested in the penny sock yarn, because I know Teresa will pull her opal sock yarn out of that bin. All right. Now, I have a cousin who loves going to, you know, like thrift shops or garage sales or all of those things where you can find stuff that's interesting and that people don't want anymore, right? So she picked me up this bag of yarns. And I said, where did you get that? And she said, oh, off of a table in one of the thrift shops. And I'm like, really? What's in there? You know, you're like, oh boy. So I'm going to share that with you today because there was some interesting things in here. And you know, people, they hoard things or they keep things and then other people don't know what they are. And sometimes they're treasures and sometimes they're like, well, we don't know. So here is a ball of what appears to be homespun. Yep, that was in there. Just probably a half of a skein, you think? Yeah, I might be able to get a hat out of that. If I knit a hat out of that, I might be able to. Right? It's pretty. And then there was this. This is different. It looks like one of the you remember the 10 thread? Well, it looks like a cake like that. But look at, there is poofs on it. See that? Isn't that different? It's like thread, but it has those poofs in it. I don't know what I would use this for. Probably to pair it up with something else, I guess. If you have any idea what you would use this for. So that was in there. And then there was this ball all rolled up. And this, I feel a little toothiness in it. It does feel like it might have maybe 10, maybe 20% wool. I don't know. It's not real toothy. But again, it is not real thick either. It looks more like a 3, like a DK. And it's blue. And yeah, I might be able to get DK socks out of this as soon as I learn how to make them. So that was interesting. And then there was 2 of these. No band, no nothing. It's a ladder yarn. Well, not quite a ladder. It is just fancy novelty, all different colors, right? But yeah, I don't know. It's you compare it with something and it'll come out pretty. And then this one, the second one in the pack, it has a actual label. So I'm gonna look at it now. It says Cancun Coliseon S. Charles. Yeah, this is made in Italy, polyester and cotton, and maybe something else. Polyamide, polyester, cotton, and polyamide, and a little bit of viscose and rayon, and holy cats, everything. Anyway, you want to know what that says? $12.50 a donut. Seriously? Oh my goodness. Okay. And then we have one more skein in here, and this is a full skein of TLC. Do you remember TLC? I do. I remember that. Yep. TLC Cotton Plus. This is the color gold. Machine washable. It is by Coates and Clark. It's a worsted weight. And it says $1 on it. 51 cotton, 49 acrylic. And how many yards? 100 grams. I don't see yardage. Might have it somewhere, but I don't see it. Anyway, that's really soft. It is really nice. Acrylic and cotton blend. Very nice. So that was my thrift store finds that I wanted to share. She says she's going to keep watch, and if she finds anything else that she will let me know and buy it, you know. She said this bag cost her $2. Yep. So if anybody that is watching would like to own this little package, let me know, because if so, I will draw from this video for this package, because, you know, why not? I don't mind sharing, but I only want you to comment if you really want to win this, because or if you want to own this, because otherwise don't say anything about it. But if you want to win this, say the words thrift store treasures, and then I will pick and I will put in thrift store treasures as the treasures is the most important word, right? Because I don't want it to give to anybody that just doesn't want it. But you never know, you might find something in there that you really want. And what the heck, why not do it, right? Okay, our last thing that we're going to do today is open up my Toad Hollow Sock Club. No, I did not stop getting that. Now, they stopped doing it for a little while, and they started up again. So I believe this is February, and I believe they have a theme now. They changed it up a little. I don't know. We'll see. I don't have to automatically do this club. They send you an invoice, so if you want to stay out for a month, you can just don't pay it, and then they skip you for the month. So let's see, what do we got here? Okay, so I think there's a theme. Like I said, I think it's Agatha Christie now for, I don't know for how long, but yes. This is the Orient Express, 1883 to 1914. Okay. Yep, it's the Mystery Sock Club. Agatha Christie is one of Mary Beth's favorite authors. She's one of the sisters from Toad Hollow. I will link their channel below. I will also tag them that I opened up the Agatha Christie monthly sock club. Look at that. That is cool. Athens, Paris coach along the Orient Express. That looks like a really old flyer, doesn't it? This looks like a ticket that you would get to ride on the train. That was in there. That is cool. Oh, I love old stuff, and that is right. That is cool. She's one of Mary Beth's favorite authors, and she got so excited about doing her books as the theme for this year's club. She may have planned the first 5 months in a flurry of we need to do this, and we can't leave out this one, and oh my God, what about this one and that one? And there was no doubt what the first month should be. Murder on the Orient Express. We wanted to convey the finery of the first-class compartments, the luxury of the lounge, just the opulence of the entire journey. So we went with jewel tones, and it came out just as we had pictured in our heads. Have a wonderful time using this yarn and making something beautiful with it. And their famous saying is, go forth and create, from Mary Beth and Helen. I know. I watch all their videos. I love them. So there's a map and everything of the Orient Express. Here is the yarn all wrapped up. It says Murder on the Orient Express. So that's one of Agatha Christie's books. Okay, one I have not read. I didn't read hardly any of that. So let's see what we got. Oh my, you guys are going to love, some of you are going to love this colorway. Look at that. Look at those deep purples. Now that's just the one that's tying them together, so that is not in there, but look at this. Look at that. And then the mini. Oh my goodness, look at that. Beautiful. Very nice job. Yep. All right. Well, thank you very much. ToadHollowNJ.com is their website, and you can join the club or buy individual. I have bought a lot of different stuff from them. This is a superwash merino. It is nylon, 20% nylon, 80% superwash merino, and it is on the sock toad, so it's sock yarn. It has 100 grams, 400 yards, and a 20-gram mini. Thank you so much. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope I'll see most of you on Sundays live at 10 a.m. And we'll start in week number 5 of the make-along that we're doing together. We're making a baby sweater set together. And I'll be looking for all your makes in the challenges lately. We're doing a new Afghan together. We're doing a year-long make-along together, which is fun. February square is getting worked on. I just have a little bit done. But, yep. So I'll take a moment out of each day and be creative, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye now.